My name is Connor Lobenstein, and I'm a pretty damn good golfer. I grew up caddying, played in college, and while I never had dreams of going pro, I always knew that golf would be a big part of my life. It's my job, and it's my hobby. One thing I have somehow never done, not even once, in all the rounds I've played, is break par. I've come really close too many times to count, but never one under, and it's driving me nuts. So, with the support of Skratch and Whoop, I'm going on a pretty intense journey to try and shave that last stroke off my game. I'll be working with trainers, swing coaches, and nutritionists, and using all the data that the Whoop 4.0 provides to try and get over that hump. I'll also be trying not to lose my mind or my day job as I make one attempt per month on a different course through 2023. This is Breaking Par.
They're cutting the holes right now. That's what happens when you tee off at 6 a.m.
Yeah, I haven't played golf this early in like 15 years.
It's cold, man.
I'm headed to Whoop headquarters today to see how I can set myself up for success, but I wanted to establish a baseline first without wearing Whoop. So I grabbed a buddy from college and booked the earliest tee time possible.
Hey, I'm Connor.
Joe Leary.
Hey, Joe. Good to meet you.
You too.
Thanks for having us out.
Oh, my pleasure.
So Max is the smartest employee out here.
Absolutely. Max, get over here and say
Hey,
hi.
Max.
Come over and say hi. My best round here is 70. I've never broken par here. It's and I've
still
only shot
fine.
70 once. You know, it's a hard golf course.
I'm trying to break par this year for the first time in my life. I don't know why we came here.
I was gonna say you should have went to Bunsies.
Yeah. Appreciate you, Joe. He's such a quintessential like Boston guy.
Okay, here's the deal. I get one official attempt per month to break par, and I have to decide on it before the round starts. No mulligans, no gimmies. I play from the furthest tee box on a respectable course, and then I go from there. Oh, and I try not to have a panic attack while doing it because it's all on camera.
Okay.
I'll play.
And away we go. It feels so good to be back here. I just remember coming here after caddying in the afternoons and folks would be grilling back here and toss you a hot dog or toss you a beer or something.
But
Something not that chill happened a couple days ago. I got my entire bag and clubs stolen. So I'm playing with some old sticks. That's not an excuse, that's just a fact.
nice shot. Oh, damn.
I think the clubs getting stolen is like,
Poetic.
exactly, you gotta get rid of everything new. Come on,
Nice.
needed that. Weird scorecard. 5 on the first hole and then 4's the last 7.
Nice shot. I can't tell Connor this till after the round. He's actually gotten a lot better since I last played with him. Like significantly better. Just needed to leave that message somewhere.
Slow down. Stop. No. Did you see that? Did you see that happen?
Little divot or something.
Oh God, that hurts so bad.
All right, check it out.
That sucks. That sucks. Fuck. After I just missed the putt from 7 inches, I'm 4 over. I should have made par there, easy. Bogey at worst. I just made a double bogey on 9. So now I have to shoot 5 under in 9 holes.
You got it.
It's crazy how things can turn in like a second. Golf giveth, golf taketh away. Golf be taking it right now. All right, shake that off.
Great shot.
I mean, that's the best drive of the day.
Almost went in.
It didn't go in. It went that way. I'm 6 over right now, through 14 holes. I have 4 holes to shoot 7 under. Fuck, it's not gonna happen. I'll play until it's mathematically impossible. If I made a 2, a 1, and a 2, that would be 6 under. And I need 7 under. So I need to birdie, if I birdie this, oh no. I feel like Rain Man. It's just like floating numbers.
When you look back and you wonder, what was the shot that you realized it was over? It was that one.
Relative to the goal, this is a terrible round of golf. That's the part that like hurts my brain, is that like I've felt good today. It's a whole other ball game when you're playing with a number in your head, with a target in your head. Disaster. 78. 8 over 78. Thank you. Thanks for coming. The challenge is super daunting, but I like it. This is the coolest thing I've ever done. So I'm gonna lean all the way in.
Yeah.
My whole ass is gonna.
Okay.
Thanks, George Wright. Now we go to Whoop.
And in order to lean all the way in, it's off to Whoop for some testing.
First of all, thanks for having me here.
Well, thank you for being here. We're excited about this.
Yeah.
Breaking par is hard.
Yeah. I mean, I'm terrified. This is like potentially the most narcissistic thing I've ever done in my entire life, but therefore, hopefully, the most honest. It's pursuing a dream that I think every golfer has had before, is breaking par for the first time.
I'm gonna get you hooked up with 5 different devices. We're gonna put a chest strap on you, as well as 4 actual Whoop devices.
I look like I'm selling watches.
Yeah, pretty much. This is our, what we call our general fitness protocol. It's just a series of very basic movements that hope to kind of capture a lot of the bigger stuff that we would see on a day-to-day basis.
I have 1 attempt per calendar month to break par. What are some features in Whoop 4.0 that I should be paying particular attention to as I try this?
First and foremost, understanding sleep and recovery. That's really what Whoop pioneered in the health space. Are you getting enough quality sleep? How can you get more REM and slow wave sleep? Those are things that will ultimately help your focus while you're playing. They'll help your ability to adapt to stress.
I'm in excruciating pain right now.
In your mind, try to shoot 3 under or 4 under.
Why is that?
Like, you don't want to be coming down the 17th hole thinking you have to go birdie birdie. You want to be thinking like, okay, I could go bogey bogey.
So give myself some clearance.
Yeah.
I like that. Okay, cool. Sweet.
Good luck, man.
Thanks so
Happy
much.
for you.
Appreciate it.
You completed it.
I completed
That's all
it.
we can ask for, really.
Wow. Flying colors. I think right now I'm panicking. I would say largely this day has stressed to me. This is very real. This is like a months-long endeavor to do something that I think every person who picks up a golf club wants to do. That's crazy. So, can I get a good luck or something? That was very cool. I enjoyed that. Thank you, Jake.
Yeah,
Appreciate
absolutely. Thanks for coming in.
It's been a hell of a day. I blew it on the 9th hole in my first attempt. I got some good advice from the Whoop CEO and went through a training session that made me feel like the $6 million man. And now that I'm armed with the Whoop 4.0, I headed to the driving range to whack some balls and process everything I've gotten myself into.
I can hit it pretty far. That sometimes gets me in trouble. I also grew up playing baseball, so I think my mentality is just like swing as hard as you possibly can. And I think golf is a lot about restraint, right? It's a lot about holding back and being really controlled and precise, and when to unleash and when to dial back. The margins between a good shot and a terrible shot are so slim. It's 1 degree closed of a club face. It's 1 centimeter higher in your wrists at the top of your backswing that make a terrible shot into a great shot. I do think that Whoop is something that can help me with confidence, because if I regulate my sleep schedule, if I regulate my exercise schedule and cadence, that will at least give me the belief that like the conditions are good. I'm not a stats guy, and that's why this is so interesting with Whoop, is that like I'm such a gut and feel motivated person. This will be a really good test in my preparedness to handle oncoming data. I feel scared to do this, like genuinely scared to do this. Golf is so binary. You either hit a good shot or you didn't. It's obvious. And there's no like, oh, you were so close. Like there's none of that. That doesn't matter. The objectivity of it, I think, is what has me scared about it. But it's something to work to. I've never played with a professional golfer before. Definitely a first. I've done that twice now. Ah!